Hello, this is Evgeny Sarisky from High Range News. We bring you all of the most up-to-date and relevant news. Starting off with information on the ambulance strikes currently occurring across the country.
Here I am at Princess Royal University Hospital, where I'm going to be talking about the ambulance strikes and what it has done for the community. The strikes happen because of the low pay that the paramedics get. They were trying to change this by striking. There will be a few more strikes going on in this upcoming month.
Thank you, Louisa. Now, let's talk about maths. Maths has been taught to all children up until the age of 16 as long as anyone can remember, but that is preparing to change. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is planning on making maths compulsory for all children until the age of 18. Here's why.
We're one of the few countries not to require our children to study some form of maths up to the age of 18. Right now, just half of all 16 to 19-year-olds study any maths at all. Yet in a world where data is everywhere and statistics underpin every job, letting our children out into that world without those skills is letting our children down. So we need to go further. I am now making numeracy a central objective of our education system. Now that doesn't have to mean a compulsory A-level in maths for everyone, but we will work with the sector to move towards all children studying some form of maths to 18.
Do you think this would overall be a positive or negative change in the long run?
I love maths, so I would love people to study more maths for longer, but I think it's really important. I think in our country, we have a system where after 16, you really do determine your future and what you want to study. So I think then getting all of those people who have chosen not to study maths to come back and study some maths will be really, really challenging, really, really difficult. And I think as somebody who teaches maths to some sixth form students who find it really difficult, I think I can't see that going particularly well.
Rishi Sunak has stated that only half of 16 to 19-year-olds study any maths at all, which includes all maths-based courses such as science, physics and computer science. Furthermore, approximately 25% of students get a grade 3 or below in their GCSE maths qualifications, which enforces Rishi's belief that students are undereducated and require further mathematical education. Now, we move on to school cyber attacks and the cybersecurity surrounding them.
We wanted to know how schools who had not been affected felt about the story, and whether they felt their private information was protected.
Do you think the school should review their cybersecurity and possibly update it?
Perhaps in the future, but at the moment I think the security itself is quite strong, so maybe in the future if there was any threats to the school system or network, they might need to review it, yes.
Just because this school hasn't been attacked, does that mean that Vice Society have stopped their attacks, or are they just taking a break? Should schools be able to feel safe again?
Thank you, Dylan. Lastly, we now move on to the issue of the gender pay gap within the sporting industry, most notably football.
The pay wages aren't there within the sports industry, and it really shows when incorporating these stats, and male players earn more than triple female players.
According to BBC analysis, the average women's Super League player earns $47,000 a year based on available published results. Why do you think that there is a difference in wages?
The reason I think that there's a difference in wages for women's football is because less people watch it, which means it is less popular, resulting in less money coming into the clubs.
Other top earners that were in the Premier League, including Mesut Ozil, earned $28,571 a day, whereas the average women's Super League player earned $47,000 a year.
Thank you, Isaac, and this was High Range News at 6.